Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the A to Z podcast with me, your host, Z Griff, and the one and only Avran LeFeber, the angry snowboarder. We are here and sad because the lifts just stopped spinning yesterday.
Well, you can be sad. You have a pass to break. I'm not allowed there.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I was at the basin having fun.
Home mountain A basin for this guy this year, and you are just rolling into second season now.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You were riding POW at Basin just the other day.
I rode POW 3 days this past week.
My dude.
Oh, dude.
Out testing boards.
Rode 2 Burton boards on Friday. They reported 4 inches. It was easily a foot of snow, and it was great. But the best had to be 420 powder day because, great, I get up there and I'm thinking, oh, good, everyone's going to be partying on the beach. It's going to be a stoner heaven, and this is going to suck. Fucking hippies everywhere.
Hippies everywhere.
No one.
Nobody there.
No one.
Because you were there bright and early.
Bright and early.
Yeah, sure enough.
So, I'm getting ready to leave around noon after bashing POW for 3 hours. And what do I see? All the marijuana people setting their tents up and stuff. Is your phone ringing?
I think so. We have Cody D-Decker. Hold on, we have our first call-in. Code Rock, what's up, man? You're live on the air at the A to Z podcast. What are you doing? The gondola? Oh, yeah, you're going to sneak on employee day?
Oh, yeah, it's closed.
Oh, man, I know. We're sitting here just reminiscing and in the grips of melancholy. Not Avran, though, because he's A-Base and Loke now.
Yeah.
But, man, what a great season. Cody D-Decker, one of the killers. You could see some of his amazing feats on some of the On the Hills this year. He's been a star for me over the seasons.
And more amazing when you're around, bud.
Oh, dude, nobody's got better style than our man Cody D. Cody,
right.
We're talking about a couple topics. We're talking about 420 at the Basin. Just a hoot. You ever been over there for that one? You smoke weed?
I've been known to.
Saw it at a party once, I heard.
Saw it at a party once.
This is what Adam, Cody's brother, once said to his probie officer. The probie asked him, do you smoke weed? And he goes, I seen it at a party once.
I've seen it at a party, too.
Yeah. Cody, what was your best, some of your best memories of the season? We had some good POW romping.
Oh, man. I'd have to say, obviously, first off would be Waterfall number 4 down at Wolf Creek.
Oh, that was great. Cody stomped on the big one. And you also went back to Wolf Creek for, like, the storm of the century where it just was refilling every hour, right?
Jamal's birthday was fantastic. It was actually the day after his birthday, I believe. But we got down there to, I forget how much they reported. I don't know, 20-some inches probably that day. And then throughout the day, they got 2 to 3 feet, but they closed the Pagosa side of the pass before we showed up, and the day before it was closed. But then when we showed up that morning, about 10 minutes after we showed up, they closed the South Fork side of the pass. So there was probably only about 20 people at Wolf Creek all day.
Good gosh. That's nuts.
It was
Jealous.
5 feet of snow, and 2.5 feet of it throughout the day. 2.5 to 3 feet of it came throughout the day.
Good gravy.
I've never seen anything like it.
Good gravy. And this is the trip where Josh Bishop forgot his pants and he was just rolling in like some garbage pants that he Carhartts
with duct taped garbage bags on because I saw him at the liquor store when he got back, and it was so.
That was one of the most amazing feats of the season.
Yeah, he made garbage
He's
chaps.
always inspiring me in new ways that I can never find possible.
Yep. That's incredible. Well, what are you up to today, buddy? What are we doing with our lives now?
I know, right? I guess
Just walking the dog.
Walking the dog and going for hikes, maybe mountain bikes.
Very good, man. Well, I cannot wait. Pretty excited for the summer ahead, and it was a killer year with you, bud. We're gonna let you go, and I'll hit you back up when we're done.
Sounds good, bud.
All right, boss. Much love to you and Whit and the whole squad. Love you guys.
I love you too, bud. That was a fun year.
Fun year. See ya.
Well, there you have it. Our first call-in ever to the live recording
with the man himself, Cody D-Decker.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys call us up, email us hit us up.
Facebook us.
Sure.
Do things. Follow us on the gram.
But it was a great year with the squad. I've known Cody since for over a decade now, and the bros, his older brother Adam and his younger brother Bradley, and all that. The Lord's crew, man, what a great winter. That boy ripping.
Yeah, the last time I actually rode with Cody, I dislocated my shoulder up on Peak 6.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if you were there. It was me, him, Jamal, Whitney. It was really funny. Jamal's like, oh, you can just send it over this little rock gap. Yeah, it was not a little rock gap. I landed on my shoulder in the rock field. Shoulder pops out. I flip around. Shoulder popped right back in.
Oh.
And like, Cody's sitting there going, Avran's dead.
Yeah.
Avran's dead. And I just sort of get up and I'm like, ugh. Okay.
6, man. God dang. I'm making that bumper sticker, and it says, I went to 6, and all I got is this lousy core shot.
That's
lousy near-season-ending injury.
That's what happened. I got a core shot on that board.
Oh, and, just to add insult to injury.
Yeah, so I'm sitting in the lift, like, yanking P-Tex out of the base, and then we rode the rest of the day, and then I ended up dipping out and going home, but shoulder was kind of fucked.
I got a couple good runs in over there. I love that terrain. Really a lot of fun. That hike's a bit brutal when it's windy.
Yeah.
Just when it's windy. It's like you can't keep your footing, you know?
That is a gnarly one, but what's even sketchier over there is how tight those fucking trees are. So
yeah.
Those are
brutal.
But
not there, but on the way down, we found a new log jib I had never seen. Some boys built one. Flat, up, flat. And it's also in some narrow woods, though, as well. That's what made me think about it. But, yeah, man, logging, alive and well. We have some builders that I don't know about. I love when I see them pop up as such.
Yes.
Legit build. And, speaking of, we did a little log event. I wouldn't even go that far as to call it an event. It was just a gathering of some friends in what we were calling This Is Ours, or the No Bull.
The No Bull of the Woods.
Yeah, the No Bull log gathering meetup, and it was out in Blue River at a buddy's house. Kev, also from New Hampshire, where I hail, and they decided we needed to just have a good old fashioned backyard throwdown for the end of the season fun time.
Yeah, some of those logs looked a little loose.
I wouldn't call them loose. Master builders there on hand, Mr. Mighty Moe's and them boys all work on our crew as well.
I saw a lot of debarking.
Oh, yeah, they were just brand new, and the temp was a little hot, and it was cool to watch them get literally peeled. Like, these were brand new logs.
Yeah.
We had built them up for this throwdown, and it's cool to see people peel the bark at first. You got to get it to a point where you peel off the top, bark, and people get worked at first. It's a guarantee. When they're getting the it's like waxing a rail with wax. You gotta put a few coats on it first.
There's nothing worse than hooking your edge on a log.
Oh goodness! Time stands still, and all spectators. It's like a group. Everybody holds their breath.
No, it's one of those things when
if somebody hooks in the woods, does it make a sound?
If you're by yourself, yes, it makes a sound.
Right? Yeah, no, jeez, dude, it's something else, and then it's kind of like a pause, and the rider goes, "I'm okay," and everybody's.
What was the last one? The last one I hooked on was the SIBO over not vitamin C, but the little mini SIBO, which is so stupid. I ollied and tried to land board slide, just was like boom, done on Peak 9, but
it's gonna get you. Yeah, some awesome setup. We had a big old.
And you can catch
flat down.
And you can catch the footage of that on your On the Hill video.
Yeah, I made like a fly on the wall edit, which was just the sounds of logging and what it kind of feels like. In the last 3 years, we held Bull of the Woods in various locations and in various levels of size and iterations.
Well, the first year was kind of low key after the resort closed, but probably about 80 of us there for that. The second year was out at Jay Nelson's. I didn't make it to that one because I blew my knee. And that one probably had a couple hundred people.
Yep.
And then last year they did it at Carter Park in Breck, and I mean everyone turned up for that. Even some of the Minnesota boys came out.
Big time coverage of that one.
Yeah, that was a big one. And then this year went more back to the roots, kind of like the old High Point Hell Track.
Right, and it was really cool in that it wasn't a frenzied session. It was a really kind of like a organic session that was like built up, and it was kind of like 20 riders there, these big features, or not all big features, but a bunch of cool features. And it was kind of like a log session that you have on a powder day in the woods, where you and a smaller group of homies go see a setup and kind of see what's possible, what's going down, and maybe one person gets that thing and it sparks off the next one, and then it's like, this thing needs a front board, and then somebody steps up and does it. Then the goofy rider does that, and then Moses does his half cab, and then Bar does that 5.0, and then it was cool because I met some homies that I've never snowboarded with, who were just hammering tricks on logs. And then it was great. I got to see the boy Brendan Sullivan do his thing, just slink through every setup there.
Sully's got some rail tricks on logs.
Boy, that guy's a beast on the logs, and that's what's cool about Bull of the Woods in the past. It was a couple people wanted to really step up log game, and they really went for it, and now they are, as such,
right. Well,
known the world around for being able to just slaughter bark and fearless on wood.
You know what I would like to see? A Bull of the Woods tour across the United States at different resorts where the loggers in the community build different logs, because it would be hilarious to see people trying to slide oak.
Those East Coast hardwoods. Yeah.
Well, that was a little awkward. Camera had to fucking stop. Whatever, technical difficulties. But yeah, riding hardwoods. The first log I ever hit was at Holiday Valley, New York. It was a stump, and so the way the run comes down, it comes down and then it opens. They call it a powder. They call it a bowl. It's not a bowl.
Bowl.
There's no fucking bowls at Holiday Valley. But it comes down and then there's a sharp right, and it's this bank turn, and there's a stump at the top. And so what you do is you would ollie, and you would either tail tap or 360 tap onto the stump. And
yes.
And over the years, it progressively started to rot more and more. And I think the final nail in it was I was still in high school. It was my friend Ryan Jackson. He hit it edge heavy, and the thing just completely disintegrated.
Beautiful. That's the J1 Burton ad, the Lucky Strike Burton ad, the slash stump explosion.
Yeah, exactly. And so that was I'm pretty sure part of that stump is still there. It's off, was it Candy Cane or Swiss? No, it's not Swiss Twist. It's I think it's Candy Cane or Norwal or Norwal or Narwhal or something. I don't know. I haven't ridden.
I miss those East Coast names. They got great ones. It's
so there's that.
Sloopy's Sluice, and fucking weird, funny old names.
Oh,
then they got some funny terror-striking names like, I don't know,
Well, Holiday Valley has
Haunted Grove and shit.
Holiday Valley goes with golf course names because it is a golf course.
Oh.
They're there's Eagle and Falcon and the Wall, the double black diamond that is only good.
The
Wall, 750 vertical of 45-degree pitch. It actually had an avalanche on it, which blows my mind that an East Coast resort could have an avalanche. But that was because the snowmaking had crowned it.
Snowmaking avalanche is a real thing.
It didn't freeze to the ground,
and
so it broke at the top and slid down. And then there's a bridge that goes over with a tunnel underneath to get to the condos there. It slid off the side, and I guess it hit one of the condos and kind of moved it off the foundation a little or something. But it slid 300 feet, which East Coast avalanches. Who would have thought?
Snowmaking can be a real thing, and that essentially would be what wind loading is like. If you're on a very windy day, that is what it's like a snow gun picture, just depositing all day, super heavy.
Yeah.
So picture that if you are in the back, you should think about a wind loaded zone.
As long as you don't, just don't walk out on the wind slab and jump up and down.
Sure. Yeah. No, I mean it's not.
At least with snowmaking, you can do that.
Snowmaking guns are different than snow and wind, obviously. But
yeah.
I love hitting snow gun whales, and I miss it, man. I miss hitting snow gun whales. It seems like that's less and less. Keystone used to have
used to have just the best whales in the preseason right underneath the gondola, and was that Dirkham's Run or whatever, and you could send it. I remember one year watching Laura Hayter come. She was in town, and there's a double whaleback, and she came up short and just fucking exploded.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about it. It's like golf. You tee up and you're like, oh, it didn't make it.
Well, remember when Loon had the whale watchers where they would just have the whaleback contest? I don't know if they still do that, but I don't know. I feel like this is all the precursor to the holy bowling.
Exactly, and some of these bank slaloms and some of these things where it's like just
like,
funky, natty features.
Have you seen any of the footage coming out of Holy Bowley and whatnot?
Oh yeah, man,
and
that looks
that
great.
whole part, God, I would love Crush.
Snowboy. Damn, dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, he's killing it with that whole feature and stuff.
It looks like
that.
the funnest setup, and I like that it isn't just like big jumps disguised as these things. It's actually little awesome hits, and the flow looks super fun.
Crush.
No metal.
Yeah, that's right. Crush, give us an invite. We want to come one time.
Oh man, I will dig and rake and
he'll dig
cook
and
ask gas or grass, whatever.
He'll do everything, and I'll sit around and record it. It'll be great. He'll work. I'll throw money at him or something, and he'll take care of it, and then I'll videotape it, and then we'll have to wait a year to put out our content because Snowboarder Mag evidently gets an exclusive, which if you haven't seen it yet, you should check out Holy Bowley Parking Lot from the guys at Arcade. I will have that up on the website, and I'll link to that too. It's a whole kind of mini documentary type thing of what went on to Holy Bowley.
Snowboy Productions is like an inspiration for the, me wanting to throw events, even though mine are tiny or whatever, just wanting to be in there, like since Downtown Throwdown, since all of it, man, that.
Well, they came and did Trench Fest at Copper. Did you
just innovative and awesome, cool.
You didn't hit that course, did you? When they did the
no, I didn't. I forget what I was up to, but that looked super fun.
There was like 2 rollers with another set of offset rollers in the middle
and into a skate bowl,
like a double half bowl on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I almost died in the bowl because I didn't realize how drastic the drop off was on the other side, so I went to air over it.
Yeah.
And in the air, I shifted 90 degrees. I was like, oh fuck. Slammed it right on the knuckle because if I hadn't, I was going to go through a chunder field. But that setup was fun because you could pop from one roller to the other and cut back and forth. And
setups by snowboarders for snowboarders for snowboarding. That's what's good. You know what I mean?
And then skiers try to hit it and you laugh at them.
Well, and this is what we're talking about. Maybe we can segue into that notion, with the passing of Noah Selaznick. We need to talk about how skate influence and, it's up to us to imbue snowboarding with what you want it to be.
But before we get to that, we're going to take a pause because I'm going to shove a commercial in here.
Shove it in there. Poke one in there like the Slaz man would do.